Good morning, everybody. How are you today? Well, let's begin today's lesson. Unit 9, Preserving the Environment. First, I would like you to understand the meanings of the two key words, preserve and the word environment. Preserve means to keep something as it is, especially in order to prevent it from decaying or being damaged or destroyed. And environment means the air, the water, and land in or on which people, animals, and plants live. Okay. Lesson 1, getting started. Environment. As you can see, these are some photos related to the themes of the lesson: air, plants, soil, water, humans, animals. And first, I would like you to know the meanings of some keywords that appear in the conversation between Nam's father and Nam. The first one, editor. Now listen and repeat after me. Editor. Editor. The second one, preservation. Preservation. Preservation is a noun, and reserve is a verb. And the next one, confuse. Confuse. The next one, impact. Impact. The next one, deforestation. Deforestation. The next one, global warming. Global warming. Fossil fuel. Fossil fuel. Depletion. Depletion. And now, these are the Vietnamese equivalents of the words you have to learn. Now let's continue. Now let's listen to the conversation between Nam's father and Nam. Now listen to me, please. What are you doing now? I'm writing for my school newsletter. What are you writing? Well, the editor asked me to write a letter giving some practical advice on environmental preservation. So far, I haven't had any ideas. Have you used the web search engine to find any information? Yes, I have. However, it was confusing because I got too many search results and web pages about the environment. Well, read all of them quickly for ideas and select the most suitable for the topic. By the way, what does environmental impact mean that? It means negative effect or influence on the environment. Well, you can track the meaning using the online dictionary. Or do it right now. Oh yes, you're correct. But why are you interested in environmental impacts? Well, I think if we can see the environmental impacts, we know how to protect the environment from many threats such as deforestation, pollution, global warming, and fossil fuels depletion. Correct. Air pollution, the greenhouse effect, and global warming have negative impacts on the environment. As a result, polar ice is melting and sea levels are rising. You need to focus on the topic. Dad, thanks for your help. Okay, good luck now. Now, activity 1, answer 2 questions. The first one, what's Nam doing? And the second question, what are they talking about? The answer is Nam is writing a letter to give some advice on environmental preservation. Nam and his father are talking about environmental impacts. Now, activity 2. Label the photos with the words and phrases. Photo A, greenhouse effect. Photo B, pollution. Photo C, deforestation. Photo D, polar ice melting. Photo E, fossil fuels. Now let's continue. Let's move on to activity 3. Read the conversation between Nam and his father again. Ask and answer the following questions. The first question, what is Nam doing for the school newsletter? And the answer is, he is writing a letter for the school newsletter. Question number 2, what did the editor ask Nam to write about? The answer is, the editor asked Nam to write some practical advice on environmental preservation. Question number 3. What does environmental impact mean? The answer is, it means the negative influence or effect on the environment. Question number 4. Why is Nam interested in environmental impacts? The answer is, because he thinks if we can see the impacts on the natural environment, we will know how to protect it. Question number 5. Name the threats to the environment mentioned in the conversation. The answer is, they are deforestation, pollution, global warming, fuel depletion, polar ice melting, and rise of sea levels. Question number 6. What is the biggest threat to the environment in your neighborhood? And for this question, the answers will vary. It means you can have different answers to this question. For example, you can say, in my neighborhood, there are many garbage. Or the neighborhood where I live is being polluted. And now you have to do some extra tasks. Choose the best answer. Number 1. How did you find any information for his school newsletter? A, B or C? The answer is option B. Question number 2. Why was confusing? A, B or C? Why was the web search results entry confusing? And the answer is option A. Because it had too many search results and web page about the environment. Question number 3. What are the consequences of air pollution, the greenhouse and global warming effect? A, B or C? Option B is the correct answer. Its polar ice is melting and sea levels are rising. Okay, it's time to finish today's lesson. And before you go, I would like before you go, you should remember practice the conversation between Nam's father and Nam, and you should learn the new words and use the words in your real life, so that you can develop your speaking and writing skills. And besides, you should prepare for the next session, language. Goodbye and see you next time.